Hello! Welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here before, welcome. My name is Karina Joy and I'm glad to have you here. If you are returning, thank you. I appreciate it. Today I am going to be talking about my April TBR. Okay, so April, I want to be a little less hectic. I grabbed a whole bunch of books to read for middle grade March, which was okay because we had a break and all of that, but we ended up having company, and so I didn't get to everything that I wanted to get to. This month I am toning it back a little bit, just to kind of give myself motivation, make it seem like I'm doing more, you know? So the very first books on my TBR are for my What Brings You Joy reading challenge. This month is Easter inspired, and so the first prompt is to read the 4 Gospels. So I'm going to be reading those. The second prompt is to read a non-fiction book about Jesus. So for that one, I'm going to be reading More Than a Carpenter. This is by Josh McDowell and Sean McDowell. I can't ever remember those two and how they're spelled. Josh McDowell was a skeptic when it came to Christianity, and he decided that he was going to prove Christianity wrong. And in the midst of it all, he decided that Christianity was true. So this is a book a little bit about that time in his life. Okay, so it says that he thought Christians were out of their minds and he ridiculed them and insulted them. Then he decided to combat them with his own thorough research to disprove the claims of Jesus Christ. And then to his surprise, he discovered that the evidence suggested exactly the opposite. That Jesus, instead of being simply a first-century Hebrew carpenter, truly was the God he claimed to be. So there's that one. The next prompt is to read a book on Christian living. For that one, I'm going to read The Christian in Complete Armor. This is by William Gurnall. It is a Puritan work, so it was published in the 1600s. And this is actually a modernized version of it, so it's easier to read. But let's see. 1655 was the original publication date. So I've actually read part of this before, and it is so chock full of amazing little tidbits of Christian living advice that I think everybody that is a Christian should read it. So I'm going to finish the whole thing this time, and then possibly in the future I might do a read along with it, because I really do feel like it is an important work on Christian living. The next prompt is to read a book written by a Christian author. So for that, I am going to read Truth-Stained Lies by Terry Blackstock. This is the first in the Moonlighters series, and it is about a former lawyer who investigates high-profile murders. So I have heard really great things about Terry Blackstock. I have yet to read any of her books. I have several of them, I just haven't read them yet. So I'm excited to get into that. The next reading challenge that I've been reading for throughout the year is the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge with Chantel at Chantel Reads All Day. And this month's prompt was to read a book with your initials in the title. So my initials are CJB, and it was incredibly hard to find a book. For this prompt, I picked, it's a middle grade book by Beverly Nadeau, and it is Journey to Joburg, a South African story. It looks like a really cute read. I honestly don't remember any of the synopsis of it, but I know that it has my initials in it, and I have a friend from South Africa, so I'm interested in it. The next challenge that I've been working through is my Goodreads alphabet reading challenge. I decided at the beginning of the year that I wanted to work my way through my Goodreads want to read shelf by doing an alphabet challenge. So I have videos for that I'll link here that you can check out if you are interested, but I picked 26 books on that. And so this month I am going to try to read 2 of them because I'm just a little bit behind. I'm like 1 book behind. So the first one is for letter F, Forever or a Long, Long Time by Kayla Carter. I think her name is Kayla. This is a book about foster care. I used to be a foster parent, and I adopted 3 children out of the foster care system. So you just have me at foster care right there. The next one is for the letter I, and it is In Darkling Wood by Emma Carroll. Let's see. The only thing I know about this is that at the end of the property that these girls live on is a magical wood that has fairies and all kinds of things. I'm excited. I don't really want to know much. I just really love this cover. So yeah, that's that one. And then I just found this yesterday. There is a readathon going on, and it is it's called Picture This Readathon, and it is a readathon that is based on picture books, which I absolutely love. I love to read them to my kids. And some of them are just as heartwarming for adults as they are for children. So the hosts for this readathon are Jack from Spread the Joy, and then Shelly from Shelly Swearingen. They have a few prompts, but their main idea is that they want to encourage you to read picture books because it's an art that needs to be appreciated. So I don't have any books so far for this. I just found out about it yesterday, and I'm gonna go to the library and just look through the picture books and find ones that go along with the prompts. So later this month I'll probably have a TBR just for that. But I thought it would be a fun little readathon to get my kids involved in and just enjoy. So that is my April TBR. So far I have like 6 or 7 books that I'm still reading through, so I'll probably add more to this as I go, but I didn't want to make a big list of books and then be overwhelmed. So I just made a book list for the reading challenges that I've been working on, and then I'll go from there. And then I'll go from there. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you're going to be reading this month down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.